Welcome to the European Parliament, and again the issue is animal welfare. We had just a discussion about the brutal killing of dogs in Romania. Now it's the brutal handling of gooses when it comes to producing the so-called foie gras. I have here at the table now the director of the so-called Eurogroup for Animal Welfare based in Brussels, and trying to be the representative of all national animal welfare organizations. Could you elaborate a little bit about why you are having biscuits and why you are having a box here on the table? What's going on?
What's going on? That's a very relevant question. Eurogroup for Animals was really shocked to hear that the new members of the European Parliament had been given foie gras as a welcome present.
From Strasbourg? From
the Strasbourg City Hall. Because foie gras is a cruel delicacy produced by force feeding, which involves huge animal suffering. Foie gras is produced in a way that they force a tube down the digestive tract of the geese and the ducks and give them an excessive quantity of food directly in their stomach, with the aim to fatten the liver up to 10 times larger than normal.
Which must produce pain, unbelievable pain to the animal.
Yes, indeed. And already in 1998, the European Scientific Committee on Animal Welfare and Health concluded that force feeding is detrimental for the welfare of the involved birds. And then you can think, for example, about bone fractures, vomiting, diarrhea. They are not able to walk normally. So huge animal suffering is going on. And actually, foie gras is the result of a pathological degeneration of the liver. So it's not a delicacy, but it's a disease that people are eating.
When it comes to the possibilities of the European Union to be involved in what people are eating, where has the EU a chance to do anything there?
But first of all, I fully agree with this idea to stop generally in European Union this brutal method of production of foie gras. I am representing Poland, which is the country which was in the past big producer of this type of food, and in 1997 it was forbidden by law. It was very emotional debate, controversial. I was a member of the Polish National Parliament at that time, and it was successful action to stop, to introduce full ban for this production. But now there is a lot of businessmen who said we have ban, but in France, in Hungary, in other countries, there is possible. This is against the competition, and for clear situation, this brutal method should be forbidden in all European Union. We have the Article 13 of the treaty. Exactly. Animals are sentient beings, and a brutal method which causes the suffering, the big suffering of the animal, should be forbidden generally. This is a very important issue for us as members of Animal Welfare Intergroup to act in this case.
When you are presented at a dinner for something like foie gras, what do you do?
Go away.
Are you actually leaving the table?
Yes, I'm actually leaving the table, and that is exactly what we did when we got the present. We looked into a bag. At first we were a bit shocked that we got a present on our first day here in Strasbourg of the city mayor, a few air companies and the restaurants in the area. They were giving us a present to tell us that we should stay once a month here in Strasbourg for plenary session. That's controversial as it is. And when you open this present and you see such a disgusting product as foie gras, I was thinking, shall I throw it away? But it's food, you don't throw food away. So we called the mayor and we said we want to give it back. This is an inappropriate gift. This is a product with huge animal welfare problems. This is a product which is forbidden in almost all European member states, and this is not acceptable.
What was his reaction?
Well, I think he's not used to having animal welfare parties in the parliament who acted so quickly on his gift and were so clear in returning this present. This is absolutely non-negotiable. This is something really terrible. And when it comes to Article 13, you see that it makes an exemption. Animals are sentient beings, and they should be treated respectful and
When you
and,
got
but they're not for these kinds of products.
When you got this gift, did you throw it at the people who came, or what did you do with your temperament?
No, of course I was shocked, and then I thought about what is the best way to react, and then I brought it up in the next meeting of our fraction, and I told GUE NGL, so this is the left part here in the house, I said it cannot be that we as left-thinking persons can accept such a cruelty as a present, and I was really proud. Many members of the left group, they said, Stefan, you are completely right. We bring the foie gras to your office and you give it back together with Anja to the mayor or to the representative of the mayor, and they stand completely behind us. So this is a sign that animal welfare and animal rights get here in the parliament, that something is changed.
You are not belonging to the left side of the parliament. What did happen in your group?
I'm not sure that maybe some of parliamentarians, they don't know what is foie gras and what is the methodology of production of this kind of meat. I think that this is very important to inform the parliamentarian, to inform people what is it, what is the product, what is the suffering of animals who are used for this type of production. I am afraid that the majority of parliamentarians here in the European Parliament, they don't know what is the...
And if I may add to that,
yes.
because we are here this week in Strasbourg on the one hand to call for a ban on the force feeding of the birds for the production of foie gras, but also to show that foie gras can be easily avoided. So we have distributed 750.
That's where we come to the box.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
in there?
What's in the box? Because there's a 100% animal-friendly alternative, foie gras, as developed by our member in Belgium, Gaia, and they have been quite successful with it because most Belgian retailers distribute this foie gras product, and well-known chefs are using it in their restaurants. So we have given this alternative product, plant-based, to all the MEPs in this house, and people were very happy to receive the gift, but also to hear more about the production of foie gras. And it really struck me that so many MEPs weren't aware of how foie gras is being produced. So that was really...
Now I would like you to hand out what you have on the plate.
Okay, good.
And I was brought up, told that I was not supposed to talk while I am eating. So I will thank you all for joining, and let us taste the fake foie gras.
Foie gras.
Wonderful.
Bon appétit.
May I, ladies first?
Thank you.
Come on. Thank you.
But I'm curious to hear how it tastes.
Thank you.
Good, huh?
Absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah.